The Overwatch Countdown Cup was held this past weekend and the series was really close against the LA Gladiators, but unfortunately we fell a little short. There was a really close overtime hold on Anubis, which helped us secure our second map win, and I kind of wanted to break that down this week on KARQ'S Reviews. Let's get started. As always, let's begin by watching the original play from the broadcast, and then we'll break it down from there.
Now what do they have? They got Bob, they got window 2 to create a lot of space. Bob's going to come in as well. It does get booped, and that flux from Nevix is going to be good. They're still contesting the point, mind you, so they're definitely going to be able to trigger OT in this situation, and Nevix is caught off a little bit unawares. Down to sub 200 HP, he's going to have to be a little bit more careful now. However, they can rely on that window. Kevson with the blades, going to have to come in clutch. He managed to kill Cruz. Can he find anything else? He's just getting pushed away, and Nevix and Agilities, all that time, were able to kill people onto the point. There's still 2 people alive, and Nevix ends up going down. Kevster comes in clutch, however. He gets taken out by Logics. No healers on the point for the Gladiators. They're just fighting now with 6 HP. Birdring stays alive. Cruz eventually kills them off with a boop of his own, and Agilities comes back with a blade. It kills off space, and now the trickling of the Gladiators onto the point to try and get some space and time to contest for OT. Logics comes back on the Tracer, but they're going to step off, and the Toronto find the win. Gladiators now with true backs up against the walls.
So if you didn't catch all that, the LA Gladiators opened up strong with an Amp Matrix from Shaz, OG with the Orisa pull into a Birdring Ash Dynamite through the window, along with sending a Bob. That's a lot of resources put into that first initial combo. However, nothing really came from it, as only Cruz and Numlocked were caught in it. Numlock pops his Fortify to reduce damage, Cruz uses Rally to build armor for them, and whip shots Bob, which activates Briggs' Inspire passive if you didn't know, for more healing, along with Roki tossing some healing grenades across to them. Cruz and Numlocked weren't rushed down after that combo because Nevix used his Sigma ultimate to slow down the Gladiators' push. To the average player, ultimates in Overwatch only feel effective if they secure kills and see themselves on the kill feed, and while Nevix's Gravitic Flux won't show up on the stat sheet, it actually generated so much value for his team because this one ultimate bought the Defiant so much time to both heal up, kill the Bob, and force Shaz's Immortality Field, which is a huge cooldown. After the ultimates wound down, the fight is still even at a 6 versus 6. First thing on the kill feed is Roki finishing off the Bob, like we said earlier, and with the Gladiators' initial burst combo failing to secure a kill, they have to move forward towards the point. Drained of their resources, Agilities was dueling Kevster, had to back off, got a bit of healing, and immediately bursted down OGE with the help of his team, giving him a dash reset to climb back up and delete Shaz with the secondary fire dash combo. Agilities ultimately loses the last duel to Birdring, but he did die taking 2 out and lowering Birdring's HP, which is very important because if we rewind and look at the kill feed, Cruz helped finish off Mirror, leaving the Gladiators with no healers alive and a long respawn point on the other side of the map. Now despite all of this, the Gladiators off the backs of Space, Kevster, and Birdring were able to actually kill the other 5 Defiant players, leaving Numlocked as the last one alive in a 1 versus 3. Fortunately for the Defiant, the 2 CP maps are designed for the defenders to have an inherent advantage based off of the distance from the respawn to the point. Numlock's job now is to just stay alive as long as possible until the Defiant are able to regroup, despite being down so many. Numlock does a little dance around his shield and buys enough time for Nevix and Cruz to come back first. With Birdring being so low initially from Agilities and down to less than 10 health with a bit of help from Numlock's damage, a quick sonic wave from Cruz out the gate removes Birdring. Still, no healers back for the Gladiators yet, and Toronto is able to pull ahead with sheer numbers. OGE is able to make it back on ball since he died first originally, but just as he's about to touch, Nevix on the ball says no, and Toronto takes the map. And that's it for this week. Be sure to subscribe to the channel up here and watch the other episodes of the series down here.